final days of the Trump campaign has basically just been like calling the island of Puerto Rico trash, saying unhinged ass like Palestinians learn how to kill at the age of 2. All right, so let's start with what Donald Trump was busy doing yesterday. Mr. Fanfare, Mr. Zest, the queen himself. The queen is out queening. What did he do? He loves to do his little dress ups. I myself am fond of dressing up, as you can tell, as I am currently dressed up as Trafalgar Water D Law, you know. But yeah, Donald Trump was queening out big time. Let's take a look.
The sprint to the finish line in the presidential race, you know now, it's just 5 days before Election Day. Both candidates hit multiple battleground states yesterday, with Vice President Kamala Harris talking about unity, abortion rights, and a middle-class tax cut, and former President Donald Trump heavily focused on border issues. Trump also sought to capitalize on a gaffe by President Biden with a photo op on a garbage truck as he tried to move beyond a scandal over racist remarks.
Damn, they showed the slippage. They showed my boy slipping. He almost slipped and slid. You know what I mean? That was crazy. My man was slipping and sliding, dude. That shit was... I cannot believe that he almost died right there. That is insane. What the is going on? Oral loss minus 1 million is not even cutting it, dude. It's worse than minus 1 million aura points lost. It's quintillion aura points lost. It's crazy.
Remarks by some speakers at his New York rally. Bob Costa is in Kenosha, Wisconsin, with the latest on the story. Bob, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gail. Yesterday was a snapshot of what the final week of this campaign has been all about: spectacle and celebrity and rallies where both candidates are battling over who is standing up for the working American.
Climbing aboard a garbage truck in Green Bay.
Bro, I was thinking about that. It's like, when do you think is the last time Donald Trump actually opened his own door? Like, has he ever in his life opened a car door? I know he's like driven a car, because I remember that like rare Trump of him like sitting in the front seat driving and it's Taylor Swift playing. You know what I'm talking about? I guess he opened the Cybertruck door, right?
That had his campaign's logo on the side.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe.
Yeah, this is a classic. This is a classic Trump. Donald Trump drives a car with his son Barron while listening to Taylor Swift, December 2014. I think this might literally be the only time I've seen this motherfucker drive a car too. Like, I don't think he even drives cars. Like, I mean, he's too rich. He's too rich to drive cars. Last time he opened his own car door.
My car, valet people.
There's a delivery truck blocking your car right now.
Oh, I love this video. This is hilarious.
It'll take like a couple minutes, I swear.
I don't have a couple of minutes. I'm busy. You know, I'm making money. I'm busy. Hey, by the way, whose car is this? Whose is it? I like this car. Is this your car?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
You're buying my car?
Yeah, here's a check. Thanks.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, just let me get my kids out of the back.
Now, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. These are your kids?
Yeah.
I'm buying them too.
You can buy my kids.
I'm buying your kids too. Whoa. Good to see you, Rose.
Buy me.
Bye, guys. Be good, okay? I love you. Mommy will email you, okay?
I'm taking your kids to Epstein Island.
Strangers, children. Hello, kids. I just bought you.
Who are you?
What, do you live in a cave? I'm Donald Trump. I'm the biggest. I'm the best.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Look, here's $12,000. That'll take care of your fear. Don't have fear in life.
Donald Trump just paid that little girl not to express human emotion. Mr. Trump, what about your car?
Just keep it as a tip, okay?
Sweet. Guys, I got a car. Mr. Trump, can you give us a quick, you're fired?
Listen, I don't give away my catchphrases. Now I have to get out of here. Buckle up, you kids who I just bought. Just buckle up, please, right now. I'm out of here. The Trumps is the greatest.
Whoa. He just called himself the Trumpster.
The is this, Lamau? Bro, this is back when he was popping, dude. This is back when he was popping, dude. It's so crazy that, like, like a reality TV star like this that would do like funny sketches and but yeah, it is kind of wild to see a guy who was just like a funny reality TV star like this become such a fascist, dude. I guess I'm not gonna lie. I guess like if, you know, when America was inevitably going to full blown cave and capitulate to its unexamined fascist tendencies, it would have been spearheaded by a reality TV star who only eats McDonald's and slams Diet Cokes. Like, that is the most American way to do it, right? That is probably the most American way that would have happened. Anyway, here's Donald Trump. Back to the garbage moment.
Former President Trump embraced his latest political set piece as he amped up his attacks on Democrats.
Joe Biden should be ashamed of himself.
Even though President Biden has clarified what he meant, Trump and his allies are now confident that Biden's recent remarks can slow down any momentum for Vice President Harris.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization of seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American.
Crooked Joe Biden finally said what he and Kamala really think of our supporters. He called them garbage.
Later on stage, in that orange construction vest, Trump insisted that Biden's comment indicated a loathing of the electorate.
You can't be president if you hate the American people, which I believe they do.
Hours earlier, Harris made clear she speaks for herself and welcomes all voters into her coalition.
I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for.
And while polls show a significant gender gap, Trump had this to say last night.
And my people told me about 4 weeks ago, I was saying, no, I want to protect the people. I want to protect the women of our country. I want to protect the women. Sir, please don't say that. Why? They said, we think it's very inappropriate for you to say. I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not. I'm going to protect them.
That is so dude. Like, I mean, straight up. He's like, no, I'm going to protect you no matter whether you like it or not. That like it's so fucking gross, dude. It makes no dang sense, you know? Like, I know he loves talking about how he is not listening to his advisors or whatever, and dummies eat that up, but like, what is this? Something wholesome? There is never anything wholesome. Okay, I was wrong. This is wholesome. The joy I get from watching them right now might not be normal. Anyway, happy Halloween. Aw. This is actually wholesome. You were right, March. I'm going to level with you. This is, yeah, I saw this. I'm going to level with you. This is in the top 5 most likely things for a sexual predator to say, which is fitting, I guess. Yep. Kylie Chung. Her only flaw is that she's a James Harden propagandist. Other than that, no notes. Other than that, she's dope. Trump just won Austin's vote. JD Vance says he wouldn't be surprised if he and Trump won the normal gay guy vote. Won just the normal gay guy vote. That's hilarious.
Trump, speaking in Allentown, alleged fraud with Pennsylvania mail-in ballots.
They've cheated. We caught him with 2,600 votes.
Trump had this to say about whether he would accept the results in the state.
Pennsylvania, sure. Oh, if they find no evidence of cheating anywhere else.
I like that the final days of the Trump campaign has basically just been like calling the island of Puerto Rico trash, saying unhinged ass like Palestinians learn how to kill at the age of 2, and a number of different like idiotic things over and over again, when they could have just like stuck to the message that they're the economy party and like maybe built a coherent narrative around how they're going to fix the economy. But nope. Their closing argument is like, we're just going to kill Democrats. We're just going to kill them. We're going to kill Democrats. That's our goal. Our goal is to kill Democrats and also, you know, every person that you've ever met that we suspect of being a migrant. And also, wait, hold on. Another final message. I'm not Adolf Hitler. That was another good one too. That was a real fantastic final closing message. I'm not Adolf Hitler. That's what Donald Trump is saying. Okay, thanks, sir. Anyway, Tim Walz is popping off on the Nalday. He had a good line here. He had a good bar here. Let's take a look.
Plan. We're damn proud of it. It's not a damn concept of a plan. It's real and it's out there. Now I've misspoken and said they don't have a plan or a concept of a plan. They do have a plan. It's Project 2025 and it's 900 pages. It's 900 pages. Those folks in here, I said, well, they pretend we don't know anything about it. They took the time to research this, make it. Senator Vance wrote the foreword of the book, the guy who's the architect of it. I had never written a foreword to somebody's book, but I think I'd remember it if I did. But oh no, here's what I know as a football coach. You take the time to make a playbook, you're going to run the plays. Yes. And this playbook is a goddamn night. So for all the labor folks in here, repeals the Bipartisan Infrastructure Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, costing hundreds of thousands of new jobs. Brad just talked about this. Included in there were things like the hydrogen hub that's going to create tens of thousands of new jobs for Boilermakers right here in Pennsylvania. When Senator Vance got asked and said in Lansing, Michigan, that act created 625 UAW jobs in Lansing, Michigan. They talk about taking that back, and he said that is table scraps. Well, you tell those 625 United Auto workers that put food on their table with those jobs that that's table scraps. That's what their plan is. He also is talking about putting a national sales tax on everything. Things to buy, every clothes, food, toys, whatever you buy, $4,000 a year that it adds to your family. Now look, this dude's nearly 80 years old. He damn near killed himself getting into a garbage. You would think over 80 years you would understand how a tariff works. Smarter people than Donald Trump, which is a good chunk of folks, CEOs of companies like Black & Decker, AutoZone, and Columbia, have gone on the record to say if Donald Trump goes forward with this plan, they will simply have to raise prices and pass it on to you. Donald Trump saying China will pay for those tariffs the same way Mexico paid for the wall. It's not going to happen. So look, some of you in here, and they're in our neighbors, they're our family members, brothers, independents and Republicans. The Republican Party added much to this country over the years. When they talked about freedom, they meant it. That's not who Donald Trump is. Turns out when he talks about freedom, it means the freedom to invade your doctor's office, and freedom to invade your bedroom, freedom to tell you what books to read or what movies to watch. And I keep saying this, and I've now seen this true across the country. I thought it was just a Minnesota euphemism, that the world works best when people just mind their own damn business. You don't need my help choosing books. You don't need my help choosing who you marry. You don't need my help choosing your doctor and the decisions they make. And you certainly don't want Donald Trump and J.D. Vance to do it. When Kamala Harris and I talk about freedom, we mean the freedom for you, not politicians, to make those personal decisions. So look, you saw it at the convention in Chicago. We talked about freedom a lot. We took back freedom. We took back family. We took back the damn flag. Because I'll tell you what, I'll be damned if I'll fly an American flag with some man's picture pasted on it or something. That's not how we do it. And for Pennsylvania, this was just me personally. We got freedom. We got the family. We took back the flag. I took football just because we want to. Look, freedom means a lot of things, but it's very personal. Freedom for our seniors to retire with dignity, to collect Social Security and Medicare. That's freedom. Freedom to be able to send your children to school without worrying they'll be shot dead in the hall.
Once again, incredibly effective communicator on issues that he cares about, incredibly effective communicator that has a very unyielding progressive perspective on issues that he cares about. Whenever it's something that he has to defend that he doesn't personally have any interest in, it's actually dog, It's wild to see him speak on issues that he is knowledgeable on issues that he's actually had a long, consistent track record defending. Is it cope to think his voice might push the admin if Kamala wins? Yeah, it's massive cope, because the campaign after this choice that they made would have been the opportunity for them to relook at the way that they're communicating, and the strategy did not change at all. If anything, Tim Walz changed. So no, I don't think that is a real thing. So we're of one mind on he was definitely CIA in China. No, you have to be hallucinating if you think that he was doing CIA in China. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. No, dog. He's a fucking teacher. No, he's just like a normal dude. Plenty of fucking normal people have visited China. Yeah, dude. The CIA of laying pipe. That's what he was doing. He was out there having sex. Is Stein the actual spoiler candidate that many liberals think she is? No. If you don't want people to vote for an alternative candidate, then try to win their fucking vote. Like, what do you mean? There is no such thing. This concept is so stupid. Okay? That's not how democracy works. Okay? You have to make an argument. You have to win people's votes. Please stop. It's also like utterly irrelevant anyway in the grand scheme of things. It's like votes are earned. Just, I don't know. I don't know how we're, forgetting this basic principle, I guess.